Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to come to you guys really quickly and give you guys the daily what's up, guys, with our school and happenings that are going to be taking place, guys, this week at Atomic Martial Arts, guys, Parker, Colorado. Anyway, just getting done with my first kind of morning session. Got our workout in, guys. It was a doozy, especially after that recovery week, right? Doing the P90 series right now, guys, with Danny and Chancey, and so really great program though, but man, I'm telling you, today it wiped me. Anyway, a couple things really fast, guys. Do want to remind everybody this is Buddy Week, so most of you, hopefully you will find, I'll try to put the link in for the Buddy Week so that you can send to your friends and whatnot in the comments or section below, probably the description later. I think it'll probably be below, but anyway, that'll be taking place later as I post this. I did want to remind everybody that they don't have to have, they being your friends, of course, do not have to have the specific VIP pass in hand to attend. I know I had some other guys that were worried about that. Don't have to have that, guys. Just have mom and dad, of course, have them fill out the link or send the link to their mother and father so that they can sign it and participate in the program. Beyond that, guys, we are building up to our Big Parents Night Out event, guys. It's going to be taking place this coming Saturday, guys, the 15th. It'll start at 6 o'clock, and it is an event, guys, really for 6-year-olds to about 11-year-olds, maybe 12-year-olds. It just depends on the student itself, but we're not doing too much younger, or we're not doing younger than 6, and we're not doing older, say, than 11 right now. So make sure, guys, that whoever you do invite to be your friend to that event, guys, is not outside of those age parameters. The other thing that I did want to make sure and everybody knew, and I sent out some information about it already, was the fact that we do have a karate tournament, guys. The Colorado Karate Association has a tournament in Parker, Colorado on the 15th, guys. I think it's called the Rage Tournament. I believe registration may already be closed. Don't quote me on that, but I know we have some of our guys that are going to be competing, so for those of our guys that are going to be competing, I will be there supporting them, so we won't be teaching any morning classes on Saturday. So that is different than what I had originally stated a week or so ago, so I apologize about that. So anyway, that's right now pretty much what's on par for that little bit and piece. I have been also getting a couple of questions, guys, regarding our summer camp programs, and so I did want to clarify a couple of things, guys. There is a non-refundable deposit per child, and then after that, guys, it is $100 per week for every week thereafter. So it's going to be it's really great value for those of you moms and dads that are looking for something for your children to do. I'll also try to include that link as well in the description section below so that you can decide if you want to have your little guy in there. But again, there is a deposit. Like I said, that deposit will be going towards the little things that we are going to provide for the students. In other words, you know, when we take them to a bounce house or take them swimming or take them anything like that, that's going to be on us, guys. That's not going to be an additional fee or anything like that. So that's kind of a good thing. So anyway, just keep that in mind, guys. So again, there will be a deposit plus $100 there after for each week that your child student attends. So anyway, hopefully that clears a couple things up. Yes, they will need to have more than one pair of shoes, probably some indoor shoes, outdoor shoes, preferably not the Crocs on pool days and stuff like that. If they want to bring the Crocs and they want to bring sandals and things like that, that's cool, no big deal, moms and dads. But other than that, you know, sometimes we go hiking, and so yeah, that would be bad, taking a bunch of little guys hunting. Anyway, hiking on some of the trails and stuff around the area, and so flip-flops tend not to be good hiking shoes, and Crocs are the same way, so please try to keep them away from that piece of it. Last but not least, last week was the a week to turn in your current red letters. Along with that, guys, we included something called a personal action plan, guys, and it dealt with a couple of little things, right? Your current rank, current belt, your next goal, when you were planning to try to actually make classes. And then, of course, I asked a couple of questions. You know, I asked you to list whatever obstacles you felt in the next quarter would be possibly getting in the way of you achieving your objectives, so to speak. And I also asked you to list how you planned to get around those things, how you plan to deal with those things. Then lastly, I asked you to visualize a little bit. I asked you to visualize and see yourself. How did you see yourself? How did you feel? How did you hear people talking about you guys? This exercise, I hope everybody does take seriously and does get it back to me. Do realize that if you haven't already turned it in, you're already 1 week late, and so you should probably go ahead and make some modifications, guys. It is super, super important, guys, that you understand that success truly is a habit in either direction, right? The success you have, the success you don't have. Like me personally, guys, you know, there were some pretty specific objectives I had for myself, both as an individual, as an athlete, as a businessman, as a husband and a father, and I fell short on some of those things. You know, on the business side of things, I didn't achieve my goals, so I'm modifying my plans. As a husband, man, I got to spend some great time with my wife, got to do a lot of really fun stuff, and it was cool. It was cool hanging out with my wife and doing that. And as a father, you know, I tried to reach out to my kids and say hello, both my biological children and my stepchildren. They're all my kiddos. Love them to death. But you know, again, gotta keep that thing kind of in check, guys, because if you don't, it's too easy to allow things to slip by. I know I've done it personally, be it my own personal development, be it physical, be it mental, be it whatever, right? And so earlier, as I started this kind of thing, I told you guys that I just got done with my first session, and that means, you know, I've got a plan for myself. I've obviously got another session. I've got to get home right now. It's about 10 a.m. Colorado time. I've got just enough time to get home, hang out with my dogs for a little bit, do a little bit of business stuff, grab some grub before I get back on the road to go get in my second workout in for the day. A little gymnastic style workout, guys. I hit prehab class over at Awaken Fitness. By the way, if you haven't tried that place, amazing place. You really should give it a look, guys. It's on the corner there of 8th, I believe, in Santa Fe. Amazing place. Great coaches, great environment, really awesome. I know that it's helped this mid-40s body feel not mid-40. So anyway, sharing that, like I said, with you guys, because these, again, are plans. These are things that I'm trying to put on my schedule, trying to make sure that I can get to. Don't always get to them, guys, but then again, that's why we modify our plan. That's why we adjust our plan. Be willing to do that, right? Maybe you don't micromanage it so much, but you know, macro, I guess, on a larger scale. Hopefully, I use those terms correctly. But you know, be willing and be able to look at yourself, evaluate yourself, and get those things handled, get them fixed, get them in the right direction. So anyway, red letter and the action plan, those two things are tied together. Please try to make sure that you do get them in. If you haven't, like I said, gotten them into me by last week, then you're already a week behind. And so I would greatly and strongly encourage you to get on top of that, guys. We are going to be coming into kind of the close of the quarter here. Is going to be including the end of school stuff that's going to be going on. I know April's going to be busy for us. April's going to be busy for a lot of folks, and then we go into May. I've got a lot of my former students that are graduating. I got a lot of little things to go to, a lot of little things to get done. Not to mention, guys, some of you guys know I just registered for another competition that I'll be doing, trying to represent our school and certainly our jiu-jitsu team, Coyote Association, guys, at the end of July, and then immediately 4 weeks after, I'll be representing our team and our squad again in Vegas. So it should be a lot of fun. Anyway, so you know, got my own plans, got my own things, got to get them going. On top of that, like I said, you know, I've got very specific goals for everything else that's going on. So keep that all in mind. I'd like to close with just a little bit of a reminder today that also our focus for the month, our attribute for the month, guys, is now into courtesy. You know, we started the year with attitude. We said attitude is everything. Then we went into responsibility, and we said that, you know, our mantra was specifically success. If it is to be, it's up to me. After that, we talked about commitment. You know, we said no goals, no glory. And then this month, our focus is, like I said, courtesy, to get respect, give respect, guys. And to that note, you've heard me talk about that a lot. Respect yourself, guys. Love yourself. Make sure that you respect yourself enough to be honest with yourself, hold yourself accountable. And if you currently struggle with that ability to do that, then find somebody who cares and loves enough about you to hold you to the fire, right? Don't have an accountability partner that's just as much of a slacker as you are. And if you can't find one, then hire one, guys. That's why personal trainers exist. That's why coaches exist, right? It's important. You got to get out there, right? Just like I was talking to my my buddies this morning, Danny and Chance, right? We sit there and we know it, man. All these workouts, all these things that we do, we could easily do them from the house, but accountability makes us get there. I know I got to show up. I got to be there. I got to open the door. I got to lead my team through it. And when I'm feeling low and I can't get it done, they help lead me through it. They respect me. I respect them. We get after it, guys. Courtesy. Be courteous to yourself first, man. Show that love. Show that respect for yourself. When you can do that, it's all going to push back. It's all going to come back in one form or fashion, right? But do me one favor, right? Here's the big caveat. Man, you cannot expect those results to just happen in one day. It takes time. It takes effort. You're going to win some days. You're going to lose some days. The trick is to not quit. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, guys, on the Daily What's Up. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I look forward to seeing everybody later today, like I said. And so please get all that stuff into me, guys. Take care. I'm going to start focusing on what I've got to get going, guys. Try to get this done before I get on the major freeway as I get to my house. So anyway, take care, guys. Peace out. See you on the mats.